and welcome to the Autocar show. It's the festive season and as always we have some Diwali firecrackers for you. First up, a nice big bomb of an exclusive, and this comes from our UK counterparts. You've been seeing some of their stories on our show, and this week Mark Tisshaw travels all the way to Mexico to give us a Diwali present, the exclusive of the all-new Audi Q5.
Don't be fooled by the familiar styling. This Audi Q5 is all new. It's a second generation car, and it follows on from the first, which found 1.6 million homes around the world since it went on sale in 2008. Now this new one ticks all the usual new car boxes of being lighter, more efficient, having a plush new interior, and it's also built in Mexico, which is where we've come to test it for the first time. In the UK, we're going to get the 2-litre 4-cylinder diesel engine, and a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, and a 3-litre V6 diesel engine. Some cars around the world will get front-wheel drive and manual gearboxes, but in the UK they are quattro, all-wheel drive and automatic only. Now the V6 diesel is a permanent quattro all-wheel drive and has an 8-speed torque converter automatic connected to it. The engine has lots of torque, some 620 Newton meters, and it's an incredibly smooth and refined engine. In fact, that's probably one of the high points of the Q5 as a whole, just how relaxed and quiet it is to drive. We've also had a go in the 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol model, and that was a very nice engine as well. You have to rev it to get the power. Once you're there, it's willing to be revved as well. There's a nice spread of torque, and that's probably all the Q5 most people are going to need. So Audi offers several different suspension settings on the Q5. We're trying cars here in Mexico with the air springs and adaptive dampers, and the ride comfort is excellent. It's a very comfortable car. And you can play around with all the different settings. There's 7 in total and 16 millimeters of adjustability in the suspension. The highest is reserved for off-road, and we had a bit of off-road driving, and there the Q5 did all it needed to. Audi sells this car around the world, and in many of the markets, Russia, Eastern Europe, parts of the Americas, those are the sort of gravel tracks that buyers encounter, and it performed well. The steering is electric steering. There is a variable ratio one coming, but it's a normal one for now. It's not the most communicative steering. It does everything you want it to, but would really want some more feel in the interaction from that. The handling is not what you call involving. It's not a fun car, but it is a very safe, confident car. There's torque vectoring as standard, which keeps the nose tucked in going around corners, and it's pretty resistant to understeer as well. In time, the V6 diesel will be offered with a sports differential, and Audi engineers claim that with this you might even be able to get the car to oversteer, although sadly we haven't had the chance to test that yet. Now one of the real high points of this Q5 is the interior. It's largely borrowed from the A4, A5 and Q7 models, and it's simply of a quality none of the rivals can match. There is the Audi virtual cockpit, and the Q5 also gets Audi's latest MMI infotainment screen. It's not a touch screen, which I personally prefer. I find touch screens not the safest screen because you have to take your eyes off them very constantly and hover over with your finger. Instead you get a combination of a rotary wheel and a little touchpad. It's simple, intuitive to use, and simply put, it's one of the best systems out there. Styling wise, you're probably hard pressed to pick this Q5 out from the old one. But the success of the old Q5, some 1.6 million pound homes around the world, meant that Audi's got a formula that's pretty successful, and it doesn't want to do anything drastically different to alienate such a large audience. Now, would you buy an Audi Q5? Well, for most people, they probably would. They're going to like the way it looks, inside and out. They're going to like the way it drives, because it's composed, it's quiet, it's smooth, it's economical. But for us, we would prefer a bit more handling verve, a bit more involvement in the way it drives. The likes of the Jaguar F-Pace and Porsche Macan have shown that can be done, which for us means that it doesn't go to the top of the class.
We saw Mark talk about 5 engine variants, but in India we will only get 3. The 2 that you saw Mark talk about, the 3-litre diesel, the 2-litre petrol, and in addition we will also get a 2-litre diesel. We expect prices to start around the 60 lakh rupee mark, and you can expect it in India towards the end of 2017.